Hey friend, welcome to my farm. Go outside and take a look. You gotta kill all those creatures out there. I know it seems cruel, but trust me, they need to die. Hey, you know, that's really starting to get annoying. You did it. I know it doesn't seem fair, but those creatures are taking over, and I really need you to wipe them out. I knew this would happen. Those creatures multiplied overnight. They just came back. Grab that new weapon off the wall, and get out there. I see you hiding behind that kissing tire. No, I'm not going back there.
Find down there? What'd you find? Okay. Alright, that brings back some memories. That's probably the last time my brother and I were actually together. Well, it's true. Now you know I have a twin brother, and he was always a little bit jealous of me. Yep, we're identical. Well, it was my idea to build the farm. I don't care what he said. At that point. But there he is.
My balls! Thanks for that. If you didn't notice, there's a couple water pumps. Out there on the farm. You can drink from them to heal yourself if you get injured. There's a meat grinder out there if you haven't noticed. It's saved my ass before. Try kicking a few body parts into the front end to get it going. But Later on, it'll create all sorts of new pickups for you. Keep you alive. Alright. I hope you learned how to use that meat grinder today. There are other things you need to learn. That one's pretty important. While you're out there, try and locate that power box. The electric fence should be up and running now. Check it out. I hope you remember to use that electric fence. I hope you zapped him good. Here's a secret for you. Try shooting the pig part up and keep it up there, and you might see something special. Tomorrow's a day you're not going to want to miss, and I think it might be a good day to use that grinder. Well, I guess you deserve this. I put explosive ammo in all the weapons today. It's time for some revenge, Rambo style. How was that for some fun? Huh. It's days like these that I can almost forget about this pitchfork in my gut. There's more than one way to kill those creatures out there. You can melee them in the side of the head, knock them out cold. You can blow them up. You can zap them with that fence. You got a lot of options. Try some.
Hey, can you hear me? Oh, you find something down there? Oh, I know where you are. Yeah, is that the one of the frozen dead cat? Oh, no, wait. Oh, you're looking at me a long time ago. Yeah, I built this farm with my two bare hands. Built it on top of an old burial ground. Nah, I'm just kidding. But it was hard work. But it was worth it in the end.
don't want to scare you, but I think things are going to get a little bit more tough on you. So don't start crying. You got skills, I'll give you that. Blah, blah, blah. I could go on and talk all day. Just get out there. Do your job. You're bound to run into things you've never seen before in your life out there. So buckle down. Get I heard an awful lot of noise out there last night. Oh well, let me get that door for you. My name's Blurryface, and I care what you think. My name's Blurryface, and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep. I was scouting. Oh yeah. Great shots will usually save your ass. But just remember, choosing the right weapon is also important. You definitely don't want to go out there with just a pistol. Well, get out there and have some fun. And don't let me hold you back.
I'm the needy, greedy piggy, and I'm just gonna keep on talking about myself, my big fat head, until you shoot me down and gut me to die. Blah, blah, blah. I will talk to you until you're sick of hearing my stupid voice. What son of a sick wing, Sith Master and Sith
Hey, wow. If I could get off this wall, I would shake your hand, mister. Awesome! Make sure you try out that new shotgun. Be careful, though. That's my favorite weapon. Don't you dare mess it up. Oh, my walls! Now who's your favorite farmer? I am. That shotgun's not great at long ranges, but it obliterates anything that's close by. Just remember, every creature has a weakness. Quick and simple way of killing it dead. Don't just shoot it in the face 100 times like you do to me every single morning. Try something creative.
Oh no, I know where you are now. You found her somewhere down there. You must have smelled her out, or you just couldn't leave well up alone. Well, there you go. There's my ex-wife. Isn't she a thing of beauty? Yeah. When she walked around, she made a creaking sound. Her bones, she was not big boned. She was creaky boned. Well, there she is. She got me that old grandfather clock, and it never seemed to work. There are no hands on it. Look closely. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I didn't. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. Yeah, I unlocked that barn door. 'Cause I knew you did it. They're all dead out there. Slow your ass down. Why are you in such a hurry anyway? Do you have a death wish or something? Hope you learned something today. If not, you just got lucky. Hey, choose your weapon carefully, 'cause I'm not letting you back in until they're all dead. And I mean dead. Dead, dead, dead. Are they all dead yet? Kill them all, please. You know what I mean, The worst creatures seem to come out at night. Well, thanks again. Kill them. If you don't mind being a chicken shit, go ahead and set up camp by that water pump. You might just survive a little longer. My balls! hear that? I think I hear something. Nah, it's all quiet out there. You know why? 'Cause they're all dead. Could you be any more awesome? If you manage to make it through today, you make it back in here, I guarantee there'll be a surprise waiting for you. Back so soon? You really know how to handle yourself out there. So let's say you try out that new weapon tomorrow. Here's what you've been waiting for. It's Revenge Day. Now, go out there and send all those sons of bitches straight to hell. Good job, but don't get too confident. I can already tell you're in for a world of shit today. Now get out of my face and go do your job.
Hey, I hear you poking around down there. What'd you find? Oh, wow, I remember that. Those were some of the best days alive. That's when I just won the Tractor Pull Award. And they even gave me a nifty baseball cap. I wonder where that went. Hey, I think I saw you wearing it earlier. Give it back.
Yep, that's what I thought. Now it's a regular boneyard out there. Huh, keep up the good work. Feels a bit like the quiet before the storm today. Can't hear anything going on outside this barn. So good luck out there. Well, that was uneventful. I was expecting... you're in for one rough day. It's a shame about Princess. She was our prize pig for 3 years in a row. Now she's grown into the ugliest, shittiest, massive pile of waste you ever saw. Even worse than Rodney's point. ironic, because she grew up to be anything but royalty. Now she's a disgusting pile of guts, shit, and vomit, and you made sure of that. I really don't know what's waiting out there today. You just need to go find out. Every time you do that, I just get a little bit more angry each time a bullet goes whizzing past my head. My balls! All in a day's work, buddy. Let's continue. After we're done chit-chatting here, I'm gonna open that barn door, and you get out there and do your job. You see? That wasn't so tough. You made it. Don't forget to grab a second weapon off the wall. I don't want you going out there with just a pistol. you found him. Mr. Green. Oh, Mr. Green, we still have time. We have time. Well, that brings a tear to my eye. The collection is complete. Just look at that. That's a beautiful thing you did. You are useful. I don't care what my brother says. You really are quite the hunter. That's the third Tusky trophy for me. You're not a complete dick.
Oh, well, where are you now? Oh, well, that's dumb. Why is such a great photo down there? She was the prize pig for 3 years in a row. She won first prize again. Well, I don't think I can hold her in my arms anymore. But I'm happy to get to see Princess. She was so cute. Well, you're finding out a lot of neat stuff about my personal crap.
This farm was not... Hey, you know what you call a cow with the shakes? Beef jerky. Oh, come on. What? Too soon? Well, it's a new day and a new chance to survive. Sorry, that's all I got for you. Really. See how they knocked down that silo? It was my mistake mixing that grain with steroids. And now I think they're all eating it. Just remember, when you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. Maybe you can. I'm stuck on this wall. Okay, I opened the door for you. You know, if you had to fight those creatures with your bare hands, and you knew some karate, you could use the pork chop. Get it? Hey, there are gonna be hundreds of them out there today. But today is Revenge Day, and they're no match for you. So go out there and get them. My name's Blurry Face, and I care for you. My name's Blurry Face, and I care for you. Boy, I wish I could have seen that. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Alright, you know the drill. You grab a weapon, I open the door, and you go out blazing. Kill everything that moves. Got it? Since we're on a farm, you know where Russians get their milk? Moscow. Get it? Oh, come on, it's funny. It's a place. It's a place in Russia. Here comes another day, and you better decide what you're gonna do and what your plan of attack is, because once you leave, that barn door is locked. When you come back in here covered in blood, now I know your job is done, and you cleared out every last one of them. Awesome. The weather's nice, and it's another great day for shooting shit on my farm. You have no excuse for hanging around here, unless you just want to hang out with me. Okay. How does a scientist count the animals on a farm? He uses his calculator. He adds it up, whatever. Well, get out there and have some fun. And don't let me hold you back.
We will travel your bones into the blood-soaked dirt.
swallow and vomit. Hey, that was one mean bastard. Though, but I have a feeling he might be back.